Hey business besties, your girl is back. And y'all already know when I cut this camera on, I have something to say. So if you new here, just go ahead and subscribe, okay? Because trust me, I got enough videos out here to help you along the way if you got any type of questions. And if I don't, let me know under this video, baby, and we'll make a video for it, answering that question, all right? And if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna be honest and tell you I don't know the answer, or I'm just gonna go get that answer for you and make the video, okay? So welcome in everybody. Today we are going to be talking about not quitting your day job, okay? And the reason being is because with any new business, it takes time to grow, right? Now we know there's a very few amount of people that can just jump off that porch and baby, it's just flowing, just coming through. Not to say they don't have their slow months, but some people jump off the porch and it just works for them quicker than others. It is what it is. Don't compare yourself. Focus on yourself, okay? So with that being said, don't quit your day job. I don't care if you got to start this business mobile first, make some coins off being mobile, and then get you a brick and mortar. Do not jump off the porch and quit your 9 to 5, your 3 to 11, honey, your 7 to 11 to 7, whatever it is, whatever shift you working. I'm gonna need you to figure out how to hold on to that as you're growing your business. Is it gonna be easy? Absolutely not. But can it be done? Yes, and I'm gonna tell you how, because I'm doing it. Some of y'all that's been following my journey, y'all know I am a licensed esthetician. I specialize in wax, right? I've been doing aesthetics for 4 years, specializing in waxing for the last 2.5. Love it, right? But I knew when I was going to open this business, there was no way I was going to be able to attend to this business and that full time for both. I knew something was going to slack, right? No matter what, something was going to slack. So what I decided to do was I decided to drop down my availability. So instead of me offering my wax services full time, I decided to push back a little bit and only give it weekends. So now I only wax Friday and Saturdays. And some people are like, how do you do that with your lab? Listen, you have to make a way that suits you. You might feel like, oh, if I do that, I'm limiting myself. You're going to limit yourself either way it go. So you just got to pick and choose what you want to limit. I already knew coming into the lab business, I'm not known, okay? I have to put my name out here in these streets and become a known provider over here in my area, right? So I already knew it would probably start off pretty slowly, not rushing the process. God got me, right? So I was like, okay, well, I also felt like I can't do my waxing full time because there is going to be times and days where I am needed at my lab, regardless if it's slow or not in the beginning. So how I figured it out was like, okay, even though my lab is open on Fridays and Saturdays, I still wax all day Friday and Saturday, right? What I do is you have to book appointments, whether it's waxing or whether it's my lab. You have to book an appointment. I need to be able to look at my schedule, and no, I don't let you book same day unless I'm in office. If I'm at the waxing place and I know I don't have nothing going on in my lab and you call me and I'm there, boom, come on and get your waxing, because we all know waxing is 15, no more than 25 minutes tops, right? Depending on what you're getting, and mostly it's Brazilian underarms. So I'm like, okay, I can figure this out. Was it stressful in the beginning? Absolutely, it was stressful. Some days it still can get stressful. And then what I did was, instead of just doing Friday and Saturday waxing, I decided to offer some Sundays for my girls. So like one Sunday a month, or sometimes two, just depending on my schedule and what type of money I'm trying to make, right? Because waxing is my bread and butter. And because I dropped down so many days and hours, I'm like, okay, I have to be more flexible during my weekend hours. All of this is still temporary because I know what I'm heading to, but I knew I cannot just give up my waxing, because that is what helps my household out. That is also what is going to help me cover the bills over at the lab until the lab is able to sustain itself. So when people say, can you do both? Absolutely. You just got to figure out what works for you, what you can give a little bit, what you can take from, you know what I'm saying, and mesh it together. And then you make the necessary changes as you see fit along the lines, right? So I already know I gave myself like 60 days. So I already know probably most likely coming into, I'll say November. October, November, I know I'm probably completely fade out of my waxing, you know what I'm saying? Which wouldn't be too hard because I already dropped my days down. My clients already is well aware of of what I do. So they already know that time is coming. What I'll do at that moment is I just start referring them over to other people that I trust them with, or that they can, go see how they like the service, but give them a referral, right? Then I can kind of feel like I left on good terms. So if I ever needed to jump back in it, honey, hey, I can. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to make it work. Now, as far as my lab, because like some days I have a nice amount of clients. I'm not going to say a lot because I don't know what it's a lot to everybody else. I know for me, if I get over 10 people in a day, to me, that's a lot, depending on what companies. Well, no matter the company or whatever, that's BS. If I get over 10 people in a day, that's good. That's steady, right? But there's some days I might not get nobody at all. Then there's some days I might only get 2 or 3 because I'm still in the beginning. I've only been open for a little over 3 months now, like literally a little over 3 months. So I'm happy with the balance that I have, but I cannot quit something that's paying my bills and helping out my household and taking care of the spa. I mean, everything is paid, everything is covered is basically what I'm saying. So some people, they're like, I'm just gonna quit my job and try this. I don't recommend that. I mean, you don't have to listen to me either. Who the hell am I don't pay your bills, right? I just don't recommend that because you never know how long it's going to take for your business to take off. Is it going to take off eventually? Absolutely, because the more you pour into your business, the more you're going to get out of your business. This is just my opinion, already being in it and seeing other people talk about their regrets on why they didn't, or they did quit their job, started their business, and still had to go back to work because then bills kicked in so quick. Versus if you're full-time at your job or another business that you may have like myself, then why not just go down to part-time, juggle the two, get one off the ground as you slowly but surely closing and weaning yourself off that business. That way, by the time you look up and you're realistic with yourself, you can be like, okay, now that was a chapter, this is my new chapter, and now I can focus solely on this. But now I'm not around here trying to run around like a chicken with my head cut off because I have the funds to do it. I waited to make sure I was bringing in a steady income before I let my main source go. Can it be done? Yes. Will you struggle probably a little more if you don't have some funds or something put up to the side specifically for your business to cover your business for at least 90 days? If you have that, then honey, go on, do what you need to do for yourself. I'm not here to stop you. I'm just here to talk about it because I see it all the time on the internet with people saying, I wanna do this, but I have to work full time, or should I quit my job to go open up my own business? And I'm like, it's always gonna be your choice on what you do because nobody can, tell you what to do with your financial situation. But me being in that situation, I'm just giving you my opinion, and my opinion would be to not quit your day job to open up your business completely. I would not do that. I would not suggest nobody do that unless, like I said, you already got funds or real nice savings. And even me, I have a savings. I was not willing to drain my savings for my business. Absolutely not. Because if something was to happen at home, my household comes first. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of skills and trades that I can just go out here and find something to figure it out real quick, right? I also am not the only person in my household. So my situation could be a little bit different than somebody who's doing it all on their own. So once again, I would suggest that you figure out how to match the two, slowly wean yourself off of what you've been doing while you still focus on the new business, and then get it off the ground. And once it starts making consistent money, consistent income flow, then go ahead on and let that go. That's it. That's all. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Like I said, y'all can tell me y'all opinions, y'all situations, like if you was able to just completely quit your 9-to-5, jump off the porch, do your business, and it took off and you don't have no struggles. Let me know that, because it's other people want to hear other people's opinion. Yeah, that's my page, and I just do the videos off of my own opinions on what I hear and how I would address them. But I always love to hear other people's feedback because we all think so different. Yes, we similar in so many ways, but we all think different too. There might be some people that say absolutely not, don't quit your job. Some people might agree with me and be like, hey, before you quit your job, maybe wean yourself down on the hours, go from full-time to part-time to PRN, something like that, and then eventually just go full force for your business. Whatever your opinion is, let's get active in the comments, because I told y'all I've been looking for more engagement in the comments. You know, it's baby steps. It's getting there. I'm patient. Not so much, but leave y'all opinions in the comments. What would you suggest somebody who's on here watching this video, or somebody that was going up and down your timeline and you guys constantly hearing what you should do? And I'm saying this also because I'm not just in the lab business. I have a whole nother business, and I see people discuss this topic all the time. Let me know, girlies, and I will see y'all soon. Peace. Into the next video. Bye.